Hey everybody, welcome back to Prescription Bourbon. I'm DMC from Louisville, Kentucky. Today I'm doing a quick hit review of Barrell Bourbon's Foundation 5-year blend of straight bourbon whiskeys. Alright, so I've been a fan of Barrell Bourbons here lately. If you saw my 2023 year-end favorite, best bourbons, Barrell ranked pretty dang high. So go back and watch that if you haven't seen it. But this release is a 5-year blend of straight bourbons. Nothing out of the ordinary for Barrell Bourbon, other than this is not cask strength. This comes in at 100 proof. So, Barrell Bourbon's been around for 10 years. They are basically a whiskey blender. They don't distill their own whiskey. They buy barrels from various distilleries, and they blend them and finish them in different types of barrels. Everything to date that they've released has been cask strength. It's all non-chill filtered cask strength. This. I don't know if they consider if this is a 10-year anniversary or what, that they've come out with this Foundation release, which is a very artful blend that they've done. But this one is proofed down to 100 proof, so this is their first non-cask strength release. Yeah, their recent bourbon blends that they've come out with, batch 33, batch 34, batch 35. Big fan of. I've had some earlier batches from back in the 20 range, and it was good, but didn't quite love it. But these last few batches they put out in this last year and a half, 2 years, have been really good, I think. And this hopefully is going to be on par with it. I've sampled this a little bit already and enjoy it, but they do list where this distillate comes from. It comes from Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, and Maryland. So Maryland is kind of a new player in the game here. And age statement-wise, it comes in at a 5-year age stated. But they do say that the Kentucky bourbon in this is 8 years old. The Tennessee whiskey in this is 8 years old. The Indiana is 5, 6, and 9 years old. And the Maryland is 5 and 6 years old. So the youngest whiskey in here is 5 years old. So it's a 5-year blend of straight bourbon whiskey. So nose on it is very nice. A little bit of vanilla. Definitely some cherry cola. And then the slight oaky presence there too. So, classic bourbon aromas. Maybe even a hint of a nut there. I got a whiff of a hazelnut there for a split second. So interesting. So, but I'm getting the predominantly cherry cola on the nose. What I'm getting. So, going for a taste. Cheers. All right, it definitely has some sweetness on the front of the tongue. Has some good cinnamon spice on there. A good warmth flows over the tongue and even down the throat. So not hot, but warming. Ever so slight oakiness on there too. Definitely not oaky though. It's just slightly present. Yeah, it's a nice balanced sip of whiskey there. Like I say, a little sweet, a little cinnamon spicy, slight oak. I know I got cherry cola on the nose. Might be a tiny bit of that cherry fruitiness on the taste too. It's more on the nose than the taste though, but it's underlying on the taste there. The finish is just a medium finish. It's not super long. It does coat the palate pretty well, and it just doesn't linger long. You taste it and you know it's there and then it's gone. So yeah, nice balanced sip, as I said. So price wise, a lot of the barrel releases, the standard releases are $90 price range, give or take, 80, 90 or higher, probably in some markets. I've been lucky enough to find the ones, like I said, the batch 33, 34, 35. I've been lucky enough to find those around here in the $70 range, in the 70s. I think most people should probably expect to pay closer to $90 for those, though. So this comes out with this suggested price of, I think, $59, $60. I picked this up for, I think, about $52. So definitely this was a solid $25 cheaper than their standard releases. Probably, like I say, in some markets where those standard releases might be more, you can get this for $60, and it might be quite a bit cheaper. Instead of being $25 cheaper, it could be more like $40 cheaper or something. So the proof being 100 proof shouldn't be that much of a deterrent, because a lot of the proofs on their standard releases are in the 1-teens. So like 114, 115. So it's not drastically lower than that. You're just talking about 6-7% lower in percent alcohol. So very nice nose, nice balanced, enjoyable sip. Definitely has some sweetness there too. So that sip there, the sweetness came right back, and it's a nice, enjoyable sip. Anybody who's not tried any barrel bourbon before, or if you've had some of the other ones, I think this is a great pickup that's out right now. I don't know what kind of release this is going to be, if it's going to be an ongoing release or if it's a special release, I'm not sure. So I know barrels are probably not available in all states yet either. So distribution is growing, and definitely you can probably find this online, some of the online liquor retailers. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave some comments down below. If you've tried this, if you've tried any other barrel bourbons, what's your favorites? So like to hear. Remember, everybody, all bourbon is whiskey, but all whiskey is not bourbon. The best bourbon comes from Kentucky. Cheers.
Turkey.